Have you noticed that even a short morning walk to the temple or the market feels heavier than before? The knees ache, the breath comes faster, and the energy just isn't what it used to be. My friend, this is natural as we grow older. But here's the truth no one tells you. Slowing down does not mean you have to stop moving. In fact, this stage of life can be the perfect opportunity to care for your body and mind in a gentle, mindful way, right from the comfort of your own home. You don't need a yoga mat, fancy shoes, or even to step outside. What you do need is just a few minutes, a simple chair, or maybe even the space beside your tulsi plant on the balcony. In today's video, I'll guide you through 5 simple yet powerful exercises designed especially for seniors in India. These movements will help you strengthen your legs, ease back pain, improve balance, support your heart, and even sharpen your memory. And at the very end, I'll share a special 3-minute morning warm-up routine, a gift to help you wake up each day with fresh energy and a calm mind. So before we begin, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from and what time is it right now? I'd love to know. All right, my friend, it's time to move into the heart of today's video. Don't worry, these exercises are gentle, simple, and can be done right at home. You don't need special clothes or equipment, just a chair, a wall, or even your toothbrush. We'll go through 5 easy movements, each with a unique benefit, from stronger legs to better balance, a calmer mind, and even sharper memory. Think of them as small gifts you give yourself every day. So let's begin with the very first one, a simple step you can do while sitting down. Let's begin with the very first exercise, something I like to call the invisible steps. And yes, it is exactly what it sounds like. Tiny steps you take while sitting without even leaving your chair. Picture this. Uncle Ramesh from Nagpur once told me, even walking from my living room to the temple felt heavy. My knees were stiff and my legs would swell by evening. I thought, maybe this is just old age catching up. But then his physiotherapist showed him a small trick, and it changed everything. Here's how it works. Sit upright on your chair, feet flat on the floor. First, gently lift your heels while keeping your toes on the ground. Then lower your heels and lift your toes up. Heel, 2, heel, toe, nice and slow, almost like tapping out a rhythm only your body knows. It looks simple, but don't let that fool you. Each movement activates your calf muscles, which act like a natural pump to push blood back toward your heart. This improves circulation, reduces swelling, and takes away that heavy, tired feeling in the legs. And here's something many seniors have noticed. Doing this for just 3 to 5 minutes a day sharpens your mind, improves memory, and even helps you sleep better at night. The best part? You don't need any special setup. You can do this while sipping your morning chai, watching your favorite TV serial, or waiting for your grandchild to come home from school. Nobody will even notice you're exercising, but your body surely will. Try it right now, even for 30 seconds. Feel your calves warming up? That warmth means blood is flowing better already. Small steps like this, repeated every day, can make a big difference, giving you lighter legs, more energy, and the confidence to move without hesitation. So tell me in the comments, will you try this invisible step today? If yes, type the number 1, and let's show our community that you've taken your very first step toward better health. Now, let me share with you one of my favorite little secrets. An exercise you can do while brushing your teeth. Surprising, isn't it? But trust me, this small habit can completely change the way you walk, move, and even think. I remember visiting Mr. Sharma, a kind gentleman from Pune. Every evening, as his family was winding down, I noticed something curious. While everyone thought he was just brushing his teeth before bed, he was actually standing on one leg. At first, he laughed and admitted, "I felt a little silly doing it. But my physiotherapist told me, if you can balance here, you'll balance better everywhere in life." And she was right. Here's how you can try it. As you brush your teeth in the morning or evening, gently lift one foot off the floor and balance on the other. Hold for about 30 seconds. Then switch legs. If you're just starting, it's perfectly fine to rest your hand lightly on the sink for support. Over time, you'll find your legs growing steadier and your balance improving. Why is this so powerful? Because it strengthens the muscles around your ankles and your lower belly. The very muscles that keep you stable when climbing stairs or walking in a crowded market. But there's something even more fascinating. When you balance on one leg while brushing, your brain is multitasking. You're doing two things at once, and that keeps your mind sharp, improves memory, and slows down age-related decline. It's almost like solving a small puzzle every day without opening a book. Just 2 minutes daily is enough to notice the change. Mr. Sharma told me that within a week, he was climbing the stairs to his temple without fear. Seniors in his neighborhood group said the same. Fewer falls, steadier steps, and even better sleep at night. And the best part? You don't need extra time in your day. You're already brushing your teeth. Just add balance to it. Think of it as a small blessing for your body and mind at the start or end of each day. So tonight, when you brush your teeth, why not give it a try? Start with 10 seconds if 30 feels too much, and build up slowly. Remember, every wobble means your body is learning, and every second you hold steady is a victory. If you're ready to try this tonight, type the number 2 in the comments. Let's inspire each other to stand tall, steady, and confident. One toothbrush at a time. Sometimes, the strongest support in our home is not a family member, but something we often overlook: the wall. Yes, that simple wall in your living room, your kitchen, or even your corridor can become your silent coach, helping you build strength and confidence every single day. Let me tell you a story. Uncle Prakash from Jaipur once believed that after turning 65, his life had to slow down. He avoided temple steps, hesitated to carry water pots, and even asked his grandson to help him get into the auto rickshaw. "I thought weakness was just my destiny," he told me. But then his physiotherapist showed him a gentle move called the wall sit. Within a few weeks, his story changed. Here's how you can do it. Stand with your back gently resting against a wall. Place your feet a little forward. Then slowly slide your back down the wall as if you are sitting on an invisible chair. You don't need to go too low. Even a small bend in your knees will wake up your thigh muscles. Hold this position for a few seconds, then stand back up. Repeat it a few times. At first, your legs might tremble, and that's completely normal. It's just your muscles waking up after a long rest. Over time, you'll feel your thighs growing stronger, your hips looser, and most importantly, a sense of control returning to your body. Why does this matter so much? Because strong legs are the key to independence. They help you climb stairs without fear, bend to pick something up without pain, and walk through crowded markets with confidence. For seniors in India, where daily life involves temple visits, cooking, lifting pots, or even getting into rickshaws, strong legs aren't just about mobility. They're about dignity and freedom. Uncle Prakash told me with a smile. Now I walk up the temple steps of Krishna Mandir every morning. just like I did in my younger days. I no longer feel like a burden to my family. That confidence, my friend, is priceless. And the beauty of this exercise, you don't need equipment, special clothes, or even to step outside. Your wall, the same one holding your family photos, calendars, or maybe a painting of Lord Ganesha, is all you need. Just a few minutes a day can rebuild strength you thought was lost forever. So here's my invitation. The next time you walk past a wall in your home, don't just see it as a wall. See it as your quiet partner in health, waiting to support you. Try the wall sit today, even if only for 5 seconds. With practice, you'll find yourself standing taller, walking steadier, and living more freely. If you're ready to give this a try, type the number 3 in the comments below. Let's show our community that we are choosing strength, dignity, and independence. One wall sit at a time. They say we can learn a lot from animals, and one of the best teachers might just be the cat. Have you ever noticed how a cat stretches after waking up from a nap? Slow, graceful, and effortless, as if every muscle and bone is gently waking to life. That very movement has inspired a powerful exercise I want to share with you today. The stretching cat. Let me tell you about Auntie Sita from Varanasi. At 74, she struggled with back pain every morning. Just getting out of bed or sitting for long bhajan sessions was difficult. I thought I would have to live with this pain forever, she said. But then her doctor gave her a simple piece of advice. Stretch like a cat. She smiled at first, thinking it sounded funny. But when she tried it daily, her back pain eased, her posture improved, and she began to move with a freedom she hadn't felt in years. Here's how you can do it too. Stand 1 arm's length away from a wall, feet hip-width apart. Reach forward with both hands and place them gently on the wall. Now, slowly push your hips backward until your body forms the shape of the letter L. Your back should feel long and straight, like a sari being carefully smoothed out. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds. While you're there, breathe deeply. Inhale through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. With every breath, imagine stress leaving your body, like a river flowing gently away. When you're ready to finish, bend your knees slightly and roll your spine up slowly, just like a cat lifting its head after a nap. Stand tall, close your eyes, and notice how light your body feels. Why is this exercise so effective? Because it gently stretches the spine, eases stiffness in the hips and shoulders, and reduces tension built up from sitting too long. Many seniors notice their early morning backache fade away, their posture becomes straighter, and their movements feel smoother. And here's something beautiful. This isn't just about the body. The stretching cat also calms the mind, slows the breath, and brings a feeling of peace, just like a quiet morning by the Ganges. Auntie Sita now begins her day with this stretch by her kitchen window. It's my small gift to myself, she told me. I feel more flexible now than I did when I was first married. She even inspired her friends in the local bhajan group to try it, and together they noticed fewer aches and more energy during their gatherings. And this isn't just her story. Across Ahmedabad, Chennai, and Kolkata, seniors have shared how just 2 minutes of this daily stretch helped them stand without holding the wall, reduced their back stiffness, and even gave them a more graceful posture when walking to the market or temple. Think about it. Only 2 minutes a day, yet the reward is a lighter back, a calmer mind, and a stronger body. No equipment, no rush, no strain. Just you, your wall, and a quiet moment of self-care. So the next time you see a cat stretching, let it remind you of this gentle gift you can give yourself. Try the stretching cat today and notice how your body feels afterward. It may seem like a small act, but sometimes small acts create the biggest change. If you're ready to bring this beautiful stretch into your routine, type the number 4 in the comments. Let's inspire each other to live with more energy, freedom, and peace. One gentle stretch at a time. They say the mind is like a garden. If we don't water it daily, it slowly begins to fade. And for many seniors, one of the greatest fears is not weakness in the body, but forgetfulness in the mind. Have you ever had that moment where you walk into a room and can't remember why you came, or you struggle to recall a familiar name? You're not alone. But today, I want to share with you a gentle exercise that not only moves your body, but also refreshes your mind. The seated cross-arm stretch. Let me tell you about Munanji, a 68-year-old retired school teacher from Jaipur. Every morning, he sits by the kitchen window with his cup of masala chai, listening to the temple bells in the distance. For years, he struggled with sluggishness in the mornings and often forgot little things, like where he had placed his glasses. His doctor suggested medication, but a friend introduced him to this simple movement. At first I thought, how can such a small exercise do anything? He told me with a laugh. But within weeks, he felt his memory sharpening, his energy lifting, and his mornings becoming clear and bright once again. Here's how you can try it. Sit upright on a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground. Stretch your arms forward as if you are offering a gentle hug to the new day. Then slowly bring your right hand to touch your left knee, while taking a deep, calm breath. Exhale as you return to the center. Next, switch sides, left hand to right knee, and breathe deeply again. Continue this movement for about 1 to 2 minutes or 10 times on each side. If you feel tired, pause and rest. This is not about rushing, but about moving with softness, like a morning prayer whispered in silence. Why does this matter? Because this movement activates both sides of your brain. It's a cross-body exercise, meaning the right side of your body works with the left side of your brain, and the left side of your body works with the right side of your brain. This gentle connection wakes up your memory, sharpens your reflexes, and even helps prevent cognitive decline as we age. At the same time, it engages your shoulders, belly, and legs, improving circulation, reducing stiffness, and calming the nervous system. The benefits go beyond the mind. Many seniors have told me that after practicing this daily, their dizziness reduced, their sleep improved, and they could get up from their chair or bed more easily. One grandmother from Surat said, "I used to forget directions to the market. Now I walk there confidently and even remember to pick up everything my daughter-in-law asked for." Another gentleman from Kochi shared, "My mornings used to feel foggy. After this stretch, it's like my mind has opened a window, letting the fresh air in." And here's something beautiful. You don't need to go to a gym, buy equipment, or change into special clothes. You can do this right where you are, even while waiting for water to boil for chai or during a quiet moment in the afternoon. Just a few minutes, and you've given your body and brain a gift that lasts the whole day. Munanji now calls this exercise his window for the mind. He says, "It feels as if I am opening the shutters in my brain, letting in the sunlight." And truly, his family has noticed the change. His grandchildren laugh that he remembers all their names and stories now, without mixing them up. He even jokes that his memory feels sharper today than when he was still teaching. Think about it, my friend. What if something so small could keep your mind clear, your reactions quick, and your body relaxed? The seated cross arm. Stretch offers exactly that. A gentle way to stay independent, alert, and joyful in your golden years. So, here's my invitation. Tomorrow morning, before you start your day, sit down on your favorite chair and give yourself 2 minutes for this movement. Let every stretch feel like a blessing, a reminder that you are alive, capable, and full of wisdom the world still needs. And if you're ready to begin, type the number 5 in the comments. Let's inspire each other to keep our minds sharp, our bodies strong, and our hearts full of hope. One cross arm stretch at a time. They say how you start your morning shapes your entire day, and for many elders, those first few minutes after waking up can feel the hardest. The joints are stiff, the body feels heavy, and even sitting up on the bed feels like a struggle. But what if I told you that just 3 minutes could completely change the way your day begins? Let me share the story of Rajanji, a 74-year-old gentleman from Pune. Every morning he used to dread getting out of bed. It felt like my body was made of stone, he said. My knees wouldn't bend, and my back ached before the day even started. But then he discovered a gentle, mindful warm-up he could do before even stepping out of bed. Within a week, he noticed a difference. His joints loosened, his movements felt easier, and he no longer began the day in pain. He called it his golden 3 minutes. Here's how you can try it too. Still lying in bed, begin by taking a few deep breaths. Let the cool morning air fill your lungs, then exhale slowly, releasing any heaviness from the night. Next, stretch your arms toward the ceiling, as if greeting the new day with an embrace. Open and close your fingers a few times, waking up the energy in your hands. Then, move to your legs. Rotate your ankles slowly, as if drawing circles with your toes. Flex and point your feet like pressing the pedal of a rickshaw. Finally, take one more deep, calming breath. Hold it for a moment and exhale softly. That's it. Just 3 minutes. But those minutes tell your body, wake up gently, the day is here, and you are ready. Many seniors say that after doing this, their body feels lighter, their mind clearer, and their spirit calmer. It is like offering yourself a morning namaskar, a personal blessing before you meet the world. Now let's bring everything together. Over the course of this video, we explored 5 simple yet powerful movements. The invisible steps to keep your legs active, the brushing balance to sharpen both body and mind, the wall sit to build strength and independence, the stretching cat to ease back pain and calm the spirit, and the seated cross arm. Stretch to boost memory and circulation. And finally, this gentle 3-minute warm-up, your gift to yourself every morning. The beauty of all these practices is that you don't need a gym, expensive machines, or even to leave your home. Just a chair, a wall, or your own bed is enough. With patience and consistency, these little movements give you so much in return: a stronger, more flexible body, a sharper, more alert mind, better sleep and less anxiety, the confidence to live independently with dignity and joy. My dear friend, growing older does not mean slowing down. It means moving differently, with wisdom, with care, and with love for yourself. Every breath, every stretch, every small exercise is a reminder that your health is still in your hands. So, I invite you to join our community. Try these exercises, share your experience, and encourage others. Leave a comment below. Which movement will you start with today? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? or perhaps the 3-minute morning warm-up. Together, let's build a circle of elders across India who are living stronger, healthier, and more joyful lives. And remember, good health doesn't live far away. It begins right here, in your own home, with one small movement, one mindful breath, and one hopeful step at a time. Breathing. It is the very first thing we do when we are born, and the last thing when we leave this world. Yet in the rush of daily life, we often forget its quiet power. Deep, mindful breathing can calm the mind, relax the body, and even improve sleep. Let me tell you about Lakshmi, a 72-year-old grandmother from Delhi. She struggled with restless nights, her thoughts spinning even after a long day. Her doctor suggested a simple practice. Before bed, sit quietly and just breathe deeply. At first, she doubted it. Could something so small really make a difference? But within a few weeks, she found herself falling asleep faster, waking up refreshed, and even feeling calmer during the day. Here's how you can try it. Sit comfortably on a chair or lie down on your bed. Place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose, letting your belly rise like a balloon. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, as if gently blowing on a candle. Do this for just 2 to 3 minutes. With every breath, you're giving your brain more oxygen, soothing your nerves, and washing away stress. It's like sending your body a gentle message. You're safe, you're calm, you can rest. Many seniors find that after a few weeks of daily breathing, they feel less anxious, their blood pressure improves, and their minds stay clearer. It is a gift you can give yourself anytime, anywhere, morning or night. So, my dear friend, tonight when you lie down to sleep, take these gentle breaths. Let them be your prayer, your peace, your quiet strength. My dear friend, as we come to the close of this journey together, let's pause for a moment and reflect. Today, we did not just talk about exercises. We talked about life, about dignity, about hope, and about the simple truth that it is never too late to care for yourself. We began with a simple idea, that growing older does not mean giving up. Yes, the knees may feel stiff, the breath may be heavier, the energy not quite the same, but age does not take away our strength. It only asks us to move more wisely. And through these 5 gentle exercises, along with the 3-minute morning warm-up, we discovered a new way to move, with patience, softness, and mindfulness. Think about what we have explored together. Invisible steps that quietly improve circulation and lighten your legs. Brushing balance that sharpens both memory and stability. The wall sit that builds strength and independence, so you can walk with confidence again. The stretching cat that eases back pain and brings calm, like a morning prayer, so the seated cross-arm stretch that keeps the brain alert and the body energized. And finally, the golden 3-minute warm-up that gently awakens your body and spirit each morning. Each of these is small, simple, almost ordinary. Yet when practiced daily, they create extraordinary change. They bring flexibility to the body, clarity to the mind, and peace to the heart. They allow you to walk into the temple without fear, to play with your grandchildren without pain, and to live every day with more energy and joy. I remember one grandmother from Hyderabad who said, "I thought exercise was only for the young. But now, these little movements feel like prayers for my own body. I no longer feel weak, I feel alive again. And isn't that what we all want? Not just to live longer, but to live better. To greet each morning with hope, to carry ourselves with dignity, and to show the younger generation that strength is not measured by age, but by spirit. So, my friend, the question is not can you do these exercises? The real question is, will you give yourself this gift? Because health is the most precious gift we can ever hold, more valuable than gold, more lasting than any possession. And the best part is, you don't need a gym, fancy machines, or special clothes. Everything you need is already around you, a chair, a wall, your toothbrush, even your own bed. I want you to remember this. Every small step matters. Every invisible step, every stretch, every mindful breath, they all add up. They are your investment in yourself, and it's never too late to begin. Now, I invite you to take action. Choose one exercise and try it today. Just one. Then share your experience in the comments. Write 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 depending on which you started with, or type Golden 3 if you tried the morning warm-up. By sharing, you're not only encouraging yourself, but also inspiring thousands of others in our community to move toward better health. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon. Because together, we are building something beautiful. A community of elders across India who support each other, learn from each other, and remind each other that life after 60 can still be full of strength, laughter, and hope. As we end, I want to leave you with this thought. Health is not about perfection. It is about consistency. It is not about moving fast. It is about moving every day. So breathe deeply, move gently, and carry this hope with you. Every small act of care is shaping a stronger, healthier, and more joyful you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until we meet again in the next video, take care of yourself because you truly deserve it.